discovering the real Anne Frank. Beyond a diary. Anne Frank, a name that evokes the image of a brave young girl. This diary became a beacon of hope in the midst of darkness. But what if I told you that the story we know is only one part of a much more complex narrative? Today, we will unravel 5 surprising details about Anne Frank's life that you might not know, and that rewrite her legacy forever. Beyond the diary that made her famous, Anne was a prolific writer with dreams of greatness. She didn't just document her life in the annex. She also wrote short stories, fables, and essays, which she called her literary creations. With an ambition that exceeded her confinement, she organized her writings in a notebook she called Tales and Events from the Annex, complete with an index, dreaming of the day she could see her work published. It was a crucial moment that transformed her diary from a simple personal outlet into a historical work. On March 28, 1944, a radio broadcast from the Dutch government in exile urged its citizens to document their lives under Nazi occupation. Inspired, Anne saw the opportunity to give a voice to her experience. From May to August 1944, she began to rewrite and edit her diary on loose-leaf pages, with the firm intention of publishing it under the title The Secret Annex. Her goal was no longer just to tell her story, but to create a testimony for history. The way her hiding place was discovered has been the subject of debate for decades. The popular belief that it was an anonymous tip has been challenged by a new theory. This theory holds that the annex was found by chance during a police raid investigating rationing coupon fraud. A tragic twist of fate, not a betrayal, could be the real reason for her capture. The diary's survival was a true miracle. When the Gestapo raided her hiding place, the officers threw a suitcase full of her writings, including the diary, onto the floor, thinking it only contained worthless papers. Otto Frank, the family's sole survivor, left us with a phrase that resonates to this day. "If they had taken the diary, no one would ever have heard of my daughter." Thanks to the courage of Miep Gies, one of the family's helpers, the diary was recovered and returned to Otto after the war, thus preserving Anne's voice for the world. Finally, it's important to know that the version of the diary we all know is not the original. There are actually 3 versions. The first, Anne's raw writings. The second, the version she herself edited for publication. And the third, the one that reached us, was edited by her father, Otto Frank, in order to make the account more accessible to a 1947 audience. Otto omitted passages in which Anne criticized her mother and reflected on her sexuality. Anne's story was preserved, but not without sacrifices. And with it, we were left with a more heroic and less adolescent Anne, an image that has endured to this day. Money explainers.